Messages from Shaltazar, the sacred art of release, letting go, and surrender. We are Shaltazar, the Gavish Baninu, the energy of 33, the Master Teacher, and the energy of 44, the Master Healer. We have come forth at this time to bring greater clarity and understanding to a phrase we have shared many times: release, let go, and surrender. These are not simple concepts, as the mere words may seem to represent, but are woven into the very fabric of the cosmos. They are far more than mere actions. They are states of being. They are pathways to mastering the duality, to attaining unity while still in human form. To truly understand them, you must go beyond the mind's interpretation of the words, beyond the confines of logic, and step into the realm where the wisdom of the unseen world is revealed. To release is not to give up. It is to free yourself from the shackles of your own expectations, from the illusion that you must control every aspect of your life. In your world, control is often seen as a strength, a necessity for survival. You hold tightly to your desires, your plans, your hopes, thinking that with this control, you can create the life you want. But the tighter you hold, the more you limit yourself. What an interesting divine paradox. Imagine a bird cupped in your hands. If you squeeze too tightly, you harm it. If you hold it gently, you allow it to breathe, to remain vibrant and alive. Releasing is like opening your hands, allowing the bird to fly if it chooses, trusting that whatever is truly meant for you will come to you, and whatever is not will find its way to where it belongs. Releasing is the act of liberating your mind from attachments to outcomes, from your conditioned beliefs. It is a radical trust in the wisdom of the universe, a deep knowing that life does not need your control to unfold perfectly. It is the understanding that you are part of a loosely crafted plan, a divine tapestry where every thread plays its part, including you. When you release, you become a conscious participant in this design, no longer trying to control the placement of every thread. Instead, you trust that the unseen will always bring forth what is in your highest good. Letting go is the next step in this journey. It is not merely an act of dismissal or denial. It is a process of gentle detachment. It is recognizing that all things in your life, your thoughts, your emotions, your experiences, are like waves that rise and fall, like leaves that drift in the wind. To let go is to see these waves for what they truly are, fleeting, ever-changing, and impermanent. It is to observe them with a compassionate heart, without clinging to them, knowing that they are not the essence of who you are. In letting go, you acknowledge that your thoughts and emotions are not your identity. They are visitors, not residents. When you let go, you allow yourself to become the observer, the witness, untroubled by the constant flow of those inner tides. Imagine a river, clear and flowing. When you try to cling to a particular thought or feeling, it is as if you are trying to hold water in your hands. The tighter you grasp, the more it slips away. But when you let go, you allow the water to flow naturally, and you become at one with the river itself. You become fluid, adaptable, open to whatever life brings your way. Surrender is the culmination of this journey. It is not a defeat. It is not giving up, nor is it an act of passivity. Surrender is the ultimate expression of trust. It is the recognition that there is a river of divine flow which guides all of creation. To surrender is to align yourself with this current, to stop the struggle against the natural flow of life. It is not to stop swimming, but instead to swim with the current rather than against it. It is like becoming a leaf carried by the river, trusting that the flow knows where you are meant to go, even when the human mind cannot see the destination. In surrender, there is a profound merging of your will with the will of the divine. You are not abandoning your desires. Rather, you are inviting assistance from the greater intelligence that orchestrates all things. As you release your attachment to how you think your desires must manifest, you will begin to understand that the universe may have a plan for you more beautiful and intricate than you could ever imagine. You are saying to the cosmos, I trust in the unfolding, even when I cannot see the path. That trust does not mean that you cease to act. Rather, your actions become infused with beauty and grace, with a sense of divine timing and flow. Release, let go, and surrender. These are not steps into emptiness. They are steps into fullness, into the infinite potential that lies beyond your limited perceptions. To release is to create space within yourself, space for new possibilities, new energies, new insights. To let go is to clear the clutter of the mind and heart, making room for the whispering voice of the unseen to reach you. And to surrender is to open yourself fully, to become a vessel for the divine flow, to allow your life to be guided by a wisdom that far surpasses your mind's comprehension. In this state, you do not become inactive. You become deeply active, but in a different way. You become like the wind, moving where it is called, flowing where it is needed, unencumbered by the rigid structures of control. You move not because you must, but because it is your nature to move, to flow, to express the essence of life itself. You become a co-creator with the universe, participating in the grand unfolding with a heart that is open and free. The power of release, let go, and surrender lies not in what you give up, but in what you gain. Freedom, peace, alignment with the divine rhythm. In letting go of the need to control, you gain access to a deeper power, the power of allowing. This is the power that moves mountains, that opens doors that seemed forever closed. It is a power that does not force, but invites, that does not dominate, but collaborates with the unseen forces of life. To live in this way is to live in harmony with the mystery of all life, to become the still point in the ever-changing, often chaotic world. You become the dancer and the dance, the river and the flow, the breeze and the leaf, moving effortlessly as one with all of existence. And in this dance, you discover a new way of being, one that is not weighed down by the burdens of expectation, fear, or judgment. You become light, radiant, and free, a vessel for the divine to express itself through you. Remember, dear ones, that release, let go, and surrender are the whispers of the eternal, calling you back to your true nature. They are the invitations to remember that you are not separate from the flow of life, but an integral part of the unity of the all. In this remembering, you will find a peace that surpasses understanding, a joy that is untouched by the changing circumstances of the world. You will find that in releasing, you are held. In letting go, you are embraced. And in surrendering, you are guided back to the truth of who you truly are, pure and infinite potentiality. Embrace this path, not with fear, but with an open heart. Know that as you release, let go, and surrender, you are not losing yourself. You are finding your deeper self, the self that is one with all that is. And in this unity, you will discover that there is nothing to fear, nothing to lose, only the endless dance of becoming, unfolding, and returning to love. We bring you this message from a place of love. Our love for you is everlasting and unconditional. Now go forth with this new and deeper understanding of release, let go, and surrender, so you can live a life with more joy, harmony, contentment, and love.